All right, here we go. Music fades out. It is game time. Florida will receive the kickoff. Spin move gets him nowhere. Pop down to the 17. I'm going to get their fight songs queued up. Whenever these guys score, I'm rocking their fight music. All right, some depth chart reordering going on here for both sides. All right, we got the fight songs queued up. When these guys score, we'll fire it up. Tallahassee, got you. Thank you. Where is University of Florida at? Play you after? Sure, yeah. We'll make it a triple header. We'll do Florida State and Florida. Well, actually, I gotta sim some leagues I'm at, so probably not Phoenix. Maybe I'll play after. I'll end stream and then we'll play. Speed over everything. Yeah, that might be the move. Having speed on the field is critical. And some teams have more than others. Arkansas might be the fastest team in the game, from what I've seen. Jacksonville, I think. Okay, yeah, I think I've heard that before as well. So Jacksonville and Tallahassee. Not a long drive. Easy to see why it's a rivalry game. So I've seen a lot of support for OG in the chat. I know I'm backing the Gators and Yardy. Let me know who you guys are rocking with. If you're rocking with Yardy, if you're rocking with OG, let me know where your allegiance lies. For me, it's not really an allegiance, but it's just my prediction. Like we said before, week 1. So we've got a couple games already played. This is probably the 7th or 8th game in the league to get played. We've got some of the games already with the final scores put up on the site. Only one game has the player stats uploaded because I'm still doing a check to make sure that the players I loaded onto the site originally are all the correct players and whatnot. But here we go. The depth charts are reordered. The offense takes the field. The Gators on offense first. Double A gap defense here from the Seminoles. And I think we're going to get a declined delay of game here, which is customary here in these competitive Madden, competitive college football games. Take a delay of game at the beginning and decline so both teams have time to set up audibles, formation subs, etc. All right, so here we go. Same look again. Trips look for the offense and the Gators, and the defense, a double A gap look. Johnson with the carry. He picks up just a yard. Cameron Riley with the tackle. OG getting the music fired up, trying to lock in here. Phoenix's OG winning. Like I said, OG's got a lot of support in the chat. Has the corner out naked. Toe drag swag. First down and the first pass completion of the campaign for the Gators quarterback. Lagway picks up about 25 on that completion. Look, counter carrier's got room to run. Bounces to the outside, breaks one tackle. Finally brought down at the 31. 2 massive pickups back to back. Had a 1-yard play on the first play from scrimmage and 2 explosive plays to follow it up. We're inside a minute already. The Gators knocking on the red zone territory here of the Seminoles. Instant pressure up the middle. Got picked up. Breaks a tackle. And we're into the end zone. Touchdown Gators. It's a 4-play drive. We saw that Stadium Pulse was going crazy top right. But it did not affect Yardy at all. Composed. Makes his way down the field in just 54 seconds. He's got the first score of the game. How will the home team, Florida State Seminoles, respond? I don't know what the Gators rank is. I think they're in the top 25. I can't see the rank because OG's face cam is on that. But I know the Gators are top tier as well. I'm curious if which school is actually rated higher. I think the Seminoles might be a higher rated team in the AP top 25. If anybody out there knows, let me know. Fill me in. And like we saw before, this will be a declined delay of game to start the game. Also, let me know what you guys are thinking. I know the stadium post stuff is really annoying. Is it so bad that we need to make all of the league games at a neutral location? It's something that's been floating about, and I've been seriously considering, because it's an option to do so in the settings. It's something we might have to go about. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. If you guys think it's too insane to deal with, makes the game unplayable, or if you think that that people should deal with it and it's part of the game, you think it's livable. I think it's something we're going to probably have to go to neutral sites only. I'm doing that for the Regs tournament tomorrow, and I think it's something I'm also going to put into the rules for this league following today, most likely. Which is unfortunate for those that deal with being on the road to start, but it's better make it. Oh, that's a pick. How was that not picked? Could have been picked up by two different players. OG gets lucky there. He gave a little first down signal after throwing an absolute book. Goes hurry up here after the completion and run. Could have been a disastrous pick. Survives though. Looks like we're going to have a little double corner route action here on the left side. Well defended. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. That's the first incompletion of the game. We'd seen nothing but dots up to this point. And that gets our first incompletion. Clock stops at 3:38 remaining here in the first. Cool Claire, if you were in the chat, check in. If you're in the chat, check in. Cracking open a Kickstart Energy. These things are gas. Just spilled it all over myself. That was sick. All right, stop for a short gain there. 3rd and 6 now from the right hash. Kyle Strobel has these wide hash marks, makes that left side of the field extremely long. He was trying to take advantage of that on the deep corner route to the left side, but hit as he throws, and now a massive 4th down here early. Yeah, Cool Claire, this game got started a little bit late, so that 8:45 start time might end up being pushed back a little bit. I was just checking to make sure that's okay, and if you could, let Treyway know that as well. Just let him know you guys might be pushing back 10, 15 minutes or so. It's all just depend on when this game ends, so just tell him to fire up stream and check in. Yeah, appreciate it, Cool Claire. Just make sure your opponent's good too, please, if you could. It'd be much appreciated. Okay, here we go. 4th and 6. 5-man rush, picked up well. Pressure, not going to get there in time. Hits the drag for the first down. Big pickup there. Big balls to go for it on 4th down, but you really don't have a choice in a game so offensive-driven. You got to get points every drive realistically and keep his drive alive to be able to continue to try and get to that point. A little read option here. Going to keep it with the quarterback. Good continue, but he jukes back to the middle. Ball's out, fumble, and the offensive lineman gets on it. That probably should have been the second turnover of this drive. That probably should have been recovered by the defense. It also should have been a pick on the first play. So OJ2K getting some blessings here early. Double corner outs here once again. Goes to the backside dig route for a short completion. 3rd and 2 now. Phoenix says, OG, lock in, cuh. Yeah, he's not playing perfect ball here, but they don't ask how, they ask how many, and he still has an opportunity to put 6 on the board here. He is at the 19-yard line, so officially into the red zone. Can he capitalize? A bunch strong offset here. Lucas, the halfback, back to the left of the quarterback. He will take the handoff, has a hole, jukes into the middle, and brought down to the 10. Great little move there to extend that from a 5-yard gain to a 10-yard gain. And we got 1st and goal now from the 10-yard line. It was like McLean with the tackle. Yes, McLean gets the tackle. And here we go. Can the Gators lock down here in the red zone? Hands it off to the running back. Couple of shifty moves, but is wrapped up down at the 6. Thought he might end up sliding right in between those two defenders. But they do wrap him up and bring him down at the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal now after that gain of 4. Be a read option, or not read option, RPO rather, once again. And he's into the end zone. Lucas with one shifty move up the middle and crosses the plane. OJ2K feeling himself. Does a little touchdown dance of his own. And pending the extra point, we're going to be tied up at 7 here in Tallahassee. Let me know if I got that right. I could have flip-flopped him. I don't know. But Tallahassee is right, I think. So I responded to a couple messages quick about the league. Uh-oh, kickoff return might go all the way back the other direction. Got to beat one man, and he does with a swerve. And a special note about this league. Oh, almost got caught from behind. That could have been hilarious. A special note about this league that was not originally in the information. I posted a little bit about it, but we need to post some more about it. I'm going to post some more about these updates. Official announcement will be right now. Official announcement right now. And I'll post it in the Discord later. But we've got a $500 sponsor coming in from Hall of Fame Gaming and Zip Chair. They will be supplying us with $500 to go towards the Game of the Week prizes, the Play of the Week prizes, and then additionally, we're getting a Deshaun Jackson, one of the co-founders and co-owners of Hall of Fame Gaming. We're getting the Deshaun Jackson Kickoff Returner of the Year award. So the player that has the most kickoff return touchdowns and yardage will get that award. It's going to be a $50 prize at the end of the year. So that kickoff return might be Play of the Week. It might end up getting Yardy and the Gators closer to getting a Deshaun Jackson Kickoff Returner of the Year award as well. And on top of that, Zip Chair is also giving the league champion, whoever wins the national championship with this league, a Zip Chair with the college football logo of their choosing on the headrest of the chair. As you can look up, if you look up their website and check out their stuff, you can get a good idea of what that'll end up looking like. So super cool, much appreciated from Zip Chair and Hall of Fame Gaming. Excited to see those rewards going out to you guys over the course of the season. Is it too late? I might be clipping this too. I wanted to rewatch that kickoff return, but I've been yapping. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it on my own VOD later. Either way, we'll be able to get a clip of it for the Play of the Week video. Backside dig is there late. One juke and brought down. Okay, let's see. If we clip it early enough to be able to catch a kickoff return, no. I took just long enough. Yeah, just long enough to not be able to rewatch it. But huge kickoff return for Yardy. Got a little unlucky on his first defensive attempt. Played it stout defense. Had it. Oh my God! Lucas breaks out like a magician, and he's into the end zone. And yeah, if I'm Yardy, I'm getting pissed off right now. Hopefully for Yardy's sake, he's able to stay composed, because this is 2 drives in a row that should not have ended in touchdowns. Like, this one could have resulted in a touchdown still, because he didn't get lucky to complete the pass, but lucky to break that out the way he did. So back-to-back drives where Yardy's probably feeling very cheated. Last drive more than this one, in my opinion, where it should have been 2 different turnovers. But yeah, OG getting lucky as hell right now. Chad is on my side with that, so I'm not crazy. He's getting a little bit lucky, but like I said before, they don't ask how, they ask how many. That play is worth 6. The extra point was good to make it a 7-point drive, and we are knotted up at 14 with just 17 seconds left in the half. Kicking it off to Hawkins again. Can he create some more magic? No, he'll take a touchback this time. Not try to replicate that magic. Just going to take it out at the 20. See, Crypto said Play of the Week. That will be a candidate. We do have some other Play of the Week candidates. Maybe we'll take a look at them quickly during halftime. Or at the end of this game while we're waiting for the next game to load up. We can look at them too. Because for those that were not tracking or weren't in here earlier, we're going to be showing 2 games here. We've got Florida versus Florida State, our game of the week, and then we're going to have some bonus coverage, get some screen time, so some more. Oh, escaping. Gets the throw off, nearly a D-line pick. Yeah, we're going to get some more screen time for some league games. We're going to show the Bowling Green versus Memphis game. 2 conference frontrunners in our lower tier conferences. Excited to see that game between Cool Claire and Bowling Green, and then Trey 3-Way K, I think is the way his name is written out. Apologies if I butchered that. We'll get more defined names on that later on. I'll double check that. But as Memphis, so that's gonna be a fun game as well. So maybe before that game, we'll look at the current play of the week candidates. Switch to D-line and press Y. Yeah, you gotta click on in this game. If you don't click on, the players don't make the plays on picks very often. You really have to click on. At least that's what I've seen. All All right, Yardy back on offense here. I'm not seeing any stadium pulse right now, so the crowd under control. Has the crosser. Is it underthrown? It is underthrown. It's swatted away. Could have been a disaster. Yardy fortunate that was just swatted away. Threw that on the run. Couldn't really set his feet and step into it. If he could have, he had a couple steps on those defenders. Could have got over the top. Instead, it's a 2nd and 10 now. From the right hash at left side, extra wide here with those long hashes. Goes for an out route. Not able to break free. Wrapped up immediately. Good tackles. It's 3rd and 8. Going to the opposite hash now. Left hash, that right side of the field will be extra wide now. Yeah, so speed's a major factor at college because, one, there's a huge disparity between top-end speed and the slower guys in this across this league. But additionally, these wide hashes make speed matter even more because that distance from where the ball is snapped to that right sideline is an additional like 5, it's probably not that far, but an additional couple of yards further than it would be at an NFL stadium, on an NFL field, I mean. Johnson motioned out wide. So it'll be an empty set here on 3rd and 8. Stadium pulse going off. It's going to be a delay of game, unable to get the snap off. Or was it a false start? Either way, it goes back 5. Third and 13 following that penalty. Great user coverage. Going for a home run ball, one-on-one. He's got a step. What a fucking cannon. Oh my God. DJ Lagway uncorked that from his own, I don't even know. We'll take a look at the clip. What yard was he standing on? I thought for sure that was going to be a jump ball. I did not think he was going to be catching that in stride. Take a look at the cannon here from Lagway. Going to roll out to his left and uncork an absolute missile. Try and pause it as he launches it here. From standing in his own 31, so it's 69 yards to get to the end zone. But he catches it 5 yards deep. That was a 75-yard throw in the air from DJ Lagway. Absolute fucking cannon. Touchdown. Oh my God. 75 yards in the air. We got Brett Favre playing quarterback for the Florida Gators. Bro's got a cannon. Great pressure coming through. Hit as he throws. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. See the stat line top right. 4 passes pressured for this Gator squad and 0 for the Seminoles. Looking like that might be something that end up making a difference here. Can the Gators get the first stop of the game from the help of this defensive line pressure getting home? Pass protection being set up here by OG. I literally do not know how to set up pass protection yet in this game, by the way. Has the post right across the middle, diving catch, falls down at the 44, 1st down. All right, so in Madden, if we were playing Madden right now, I know for a fact we'd be chewing this clock, trying to make this the final drive of the half. But the way the clock works in college football, the way the clock... Oh, that's going to be a false start. The way the clock works in college football, this 4 minutes is an extremely long time. With the clock stopping every time you get a first down and so on. So I don't think we're even in chew clock mode. I think you just try and go get points right now. It would be extremely difficult to chew this much time. But we'll see how OG plays it. If you have the ability to chew it, it's definitely the most advantageous strategy right now. But I just think it'd be really hard to do with this. I don't want to say new, but it's not new. But just the different way the clock works versus in Madden and the NFL. Right, OG drops back to the 3-man rush. Playing time, has an hour on the left side. Toe tap, and it's a 1st down. Gets just enough. Call that 15.5 yards on 1st and 15. And he's down inside Gator territory here at the 46. Going to be a read option. Quarterback keeps it. He's fumbled once already. Brought down, secured at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 5. Gain of 5 on the play. They'll take this from dead center here. So both sides of the field are pretty viable here. How will he attack it here on 2nd and 5? Gonna motion the receiver in, makes it a tighter set here. Got 2 players on this team outside of the hashes, and they are just barely outside the hashes. Great coverage here, nothing there. Sacked on the play. The first sack of the game, I believe. And that's going to be a loss of 13. Makes it 3rd and 18 and goes no huddle here. Those receivers were standing at the end zone. They're going to have to sprint all the way back to the line of scrimmage. And now they're back out again. Pressure gets home again. Back-to-back sacks. You got to think the players on the offense might be a little tired after sprinting all the way back here. Maybe going no huddle here isn't the solution. OG2K, will he get the snap off of a 2-minute warning? If I was him, I'd let it go down to the 2-minute warning. He will let it run to the 2-minute warning. And now decision time. Do you punt it here and play it safe, or do you go for it? The way this Gator offense has been moving, you got to imagine that punting it is the same as going for it here. No matter what, you're most likely turning it over, so why not give your offense a chance? And that's what he's going to do here. Can he find a big play here on 4th and 26, or will the Gators get the first stop of the game here just inside the 2-minute warning here in the first half? Looks like he's going to be setting up forward, keeping the halfback into block here. Setting up a plethora of hot routes here. Snaps it. It's a 5-man rush. Pressure's going to get home. 3 sacks in a row. The only 3 sacks in this game so far from 3 different defensive players. And that is a turnover on downs at the 27-yard line. A loss of about 20 on that set of downs. Ends at a 4th and forever. Gets sacked for a loss of even more. And the Gators are going the other way here. The away team taking an advantage here in a half. Can they make it a 2-possession lead before half? Or will the Seminoles stiffen up here? It's a run call here. Gets truck sticked. You'll see fumbles on those a lot. A high rate carrying rating for that halfback. You see the superstar icon on him. So he's able to hold on. But he won't be able to take an unlimited amount of those. That ball could get jarred loose from a hit like that in the future. Keep an eye on that. And that's kind of something that OG2K needs right now. Needs to force a turnover to get back in this game. It's going to be a counter run once again. We saw him break one of these for a big run on the first drive. This one gets a decent chunk, gets the yardage they lost back, +6. So on the past 2 carries, a net of 6 yards, despite losing a big chunk on the first one. That pulling guard just needed to find someone to hit, just kind of stopped in the hole and bounced back to the left. Got hands on someone, but not really an advantageous block there. Should have got up to the next level. But a big run nonetheless makes this a 3rd and short. Clock ticking down to under a minute nearly here as we take a big 3rd and 4 snap. Stadium pulse getting fired up here. The Seminole crowd not out of it yet, and they shouldn't be. This is definitely still a ball game. Can the Seminoles get a stop here and force a tough field goal? It's going to be a counter call once again. It's blown up for a loss, and the Seminoles call a timeout now. Decision time for Yardy. Do you bring out the kicking unit? Field goals are no guarantee in this game. They are so difficult. I'm going to see a timeout from Yardy. He says, oh, hell no. This kick meter is going bonkers. No shot I'm kicking this. I got a better chance going for it. Bring out the offense. And here we go. Offense stays on the field. 4th and 7. Trips to the right. Tight end and halfback to the left. Pressure coming. Throws a curl route. It's jumped by Thomas. He's going back the other way. Can the quarterback cut him off? It's a lot of open grass. Cuts back to the middle. A little bit of a mistake, I think, but big turnover regardless. Huge play for Florida State. He's back in the game. Great contain from the quarterback. Hustling back to prevent the pick 6. Huge 4th down stop for the Seminoles. We've got back-to-back stops for both sides. And now OG2K trailing by 7 here and gets the ball to start the second half. Can he go get points here before half and put himself in a spot where he can take a lead to start the second half? From the opposing 33-yard line, so farther ahead than he was before the turnover on downs by about 30 yards. Has the middle of the field wide open. The tight end Touchdown Seminoles. 36 seconds left here in the first half. Little swaggy walk here from OJ2K. The McGregor, Conor McGregor walk and swagger. So a huge turnover turns into 7 points immediately on the very first play of offense. Now OJ2K with the extra point is up and good. We're knotted up at 21 here in the Sunshine Showdown in Tallahassee. Tallahassee. That's how you pronounce that, right? Tallahassee. I butchered it the first one. One second, sorry. Kickoff return out to the 22. Rolls to the right. Plenty of room to run if he wants. He will, and contained decent enough. Knocked out at the 33. Gain of 11, and that'll be a first down Gators. All right, 26 seconds remaining here. Cody says, fight, OG. He is fighting. Was in a bad hole there. Comes back. Legway taken away again. Taken off again. He'll bounce out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 22 seconds left in the half now. So Trips offense and double A gap defense looking to be the meta here as I see both teams running that same scheme. I don't know if they're in the same playbooks or not, but they are running the same schemes for sure. Pressure picked up well. Goes to that corner out. He has a step. He catches it and out of bounds at the 31. Huge pickup. And Legway absolutely uncorking some bombs here. Just some zip on that ball. Absolute missile to the corner route. I mean, as soon as he left that ball, I was like, oh, that has a chance to be jumped. And then as it threw through the air, I was like, oh, never mind. That's on a fucking rope. Like, the amount of time it took for that ball to travel the 30 yards was insane. Legway taking off again. He's not going to be around this corner, I don't think. Throws it away. Falls to the turf harmlessly. 11 seconds remaining and 2 timeouts for the Gators. Still have the whole field to work with. Stadium pulse starting to pick up there. You see in the medium range. So this will start to affect his ability to hot route receivers. Will that affect his play call here, or will it be unaffected? From the 31. Pressure picked up. Rolls to the right. Has a drag. Can get out of bounds or burn a timeout. He's going to burn a timeout. 6 seconds remaining. And the Gator in the end zone getting jiggy with it. 3rd and 3 now. The Gators had an opportunity for a field goal to make it a 2-possession lead earlier on the previous drive. Did not like the stadium pulse on that kick. Decided we have to go for it. And ended up turning the ball over. It went 7 the other way. And now we're in a situation where they might end up having to attempt another kick. They're hoping to make it an easier kick or get in the end zone here. What will the Gators draw up here? It's going to be a false start. Not what they wanted. That'll back them up 5. You see the penalty stats top right. We've got 1 penalty for 5 yards from the Gators, 2 penalties for 10 yards from the Seminoles, all 3 of them being false starts. The home team having more false starts than the away team is an anomaly, just due to more hot routes and whatnot. Why so many false starts? It's like a dumb thing in the game where if you make a lot of hot routes, your players will false start and stuff. Blitz picked up well. Look at that corner route. He uncorks it. Not open, deflected, and the clock hits 0. We go to halftime, 21-21. O-line not set. You have to wait for the O-line to be set before you do a hot routes, or what do you mean? What is he already doing? I don't think he wanted to kick that anyways. I think he was treating that as a Hail Mary. Kicking with the stadium pulse shit's almost impossible. That's why I think we're after today, I'm probably gonna have to just go ahead and make it a rule that we have to play on neutral stadiums, which is really dumb and kind of ruins the visual aspect of this whole thing. But we might just have to have people play in bowl stadiums every single game or something. Maybe everybody plays like in the Rose Bowl or something. I don't know, because it's such a crazy advantage that OG has, where he can kick field goals and Yardy basically just can't. That the kick meter on the road for like anything over an extra point is just insane. Good luck. He hot route 80 times with HFA. That's why he got penalty. What's HFA stand for? With home field advantage? Is that what HFA is? Lucas with the carry gets absolutely tabletopped down at the 32. It's a 3rd and 3 now. Yeah, home field, yeah. I figured it out. My bad. I'm a little slow. I figured it out before you had to tell me, but it still took me a second, admittedly. All right, Western Michigan has just been sold to Matty Ice, joining the league. Western Michigan's a great team, too. It's very strong in their conference. Overall, a strong team. That'll be a fun team to keep an eye on. All right, the Seminoles. 2nd and 13 from the throw and 32. Strong like bull. Pressure coming off the left side. Uncorks to his halfback. Catches one block. Wrapped up down after a gain of 10. 3rd and 2. Has that seam streak open again to the tight end. And he's brought down inches short to be first and goal from the 1. Scored on that to make it 21-21 before half, and nearly breaks another one. Landon Thomas, the freshman from Georgia, comes up huge there and gets the Seminoles down to the 1-yard line. Quarterback keeps it, and needs to be brought down for a loss. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Gonna go empty here. Throws the screen. User is there. Brings it down for a loss. A loss of 2 on that play. So a loss of 1 on 1st and goal. Loss of 2 on 2nd and goal. And now it's a 3rd and goal from the 4. Trending in the wrong direction. Can the Seminoles clean it up here on 3rd down? Will they be forced into a 4th down decision? Hands it off. Definitely should have thrown the bubble. The bubble was wide open. It was probably a walk-in touchdown. And OG has that advantage where he can kick field goals. And his opponent really can't with this momentum. Not momentum, but with the home field advantage meter. So he takes his 3 here. He'll take the advantage 24-21 halfway through the third quarter. A little beyond halfway. We're down to 1:23 remaining in the third quarter. So a long drive. They're eating up 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Live life, breathe air. I know someday when I get there. Breaks free, ran right through that arm tackle, and finally wrapped up down at the 48-yard line. 7 carries for 81 yards so far for Montrell Johnson Jr. Having a day. Does it have momentum, and where does it show perks for it? FPS Clapper, basically the way it works is the home field advantage is on like key downs and stuff. You'll see the stadium pulse thing in the top right corner, and it basically, depending on the stadium, so the crazier the stadium, so like if you're in Texas A&M, you're like not gonna be able to hot route anybody. But if you're here, it says toughness rank 9, means you probably have like 1 or 2 receivers he's not able to hot route. So probably, I think it's like random. It's like 2 random receivers during the play. Like you can't hot route them, or you can, but it'll put them on the wrong route. So you'll try and put them on a slant, and it'll put them on a zig or something. Out route, caught. Thought it was gonna be KO, but he holds on, and it'll be a 3rd and inches with the clock running down here towards the end of the third quarter. Run call absolutely demolished. Loses 5. 5.5 yards on 3rd and inches. Now it'll be a massive 4th and 6 here. Game of the line possibly on this play. Home field advantage is cool for casual / sim, but not comp. Yeah, we got to get rid of it. And there's no way to turn home field advantage off in the settings. So we have to just put people on a neutral stadium or neutral site, unfortunately. So yeah, that'll be the rule going forward. I'm probably going to announce that at the end of the stream. Pressure's going to get home. Hit as he throws. Turnover on downs. The Seminoles are going the other way with it. Thomas over the top. He's been a playmaker all day. I think he's got 3 catches for like 150 yards now. A Randy Moss looking stat line. OG 2K bobbing and weaving, throwing jabs, hooks. Just absolutely shadow boxing it up here. Touchdown. Want a replay? Sure. Take a look at the replay here. I don't think you want the replay of him dancing. Just absolutely takes off up the center. Nobody catching up to him. Touchdown OG2K. And the extra point is good. Kickoff return, the second of the game for the Florida Gators. He wants that Deshaun Jackson kickoff returner award into the end zone. The second of the game for this Florida Gators squad. Special teams, special plays, special players. Touchdown Gators. I'm not going to lie, if I join, I'd probably get cooked by these boys. LOL. Yeah, Clapper, join one of the smaller conferences then. Because a lot of the best players, it's not true all across the board, but a lot of the best players join like the SEC, Big 10, Big 12, ACC. Join on like the MAC or Sun Belt or one of the conferences that's a little bit less competitive. And you'll play against players that are a little bit less competitive that were willing to take those players. So you still definitely could join and could compete. You just have to take a team that's in a less conference. CUSA has all trash users. Well, chill out on that. I doubt they're all trash. You're in there, Phoenix. Also, Phoenix, I saw you sent like a massive amount of highlights. We'll take a look at them, but you might need to like decrease that down to 1. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I need to post an announcement. We're officially making the officially making a rule where all games are played at neutral site. These highlights are just normal plays. Okay, we'll take a look. If I think they're not highlight worthy and I'm not going to put them in the video to be voted on, I'll delete them out of the channel. But we'll take a look at it. Possible. Every play is a highlight? Okay, we'll see. If it's not like a crazy circus catch, ankle breaker, or touchdown, like it's getting removed. Like if you just get like a hot dot on a 20-yard pass or something, like I'll be happy for you, but we'll be getting rid of that. Getting rid of those from the highlight channel. Probably would if he would have just like swerved with a left stick instead of a right stick juke, I think he would have gotten out right there. But jukes into the tackle, and look at that stat line: 18 for 21, 320 passing yards for number 4. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that name. Pardon me. Three streaks and a 25-yard pick six. Oh boy. We'll take a look. We'll flame him when we take a look. Goes underneath here to be wrapped up down at the 48. 3rd and 1 now. The Seminoles do not have to go and get points here. They just need to run this clock out. So just need a first down here. Nothing more is required. What will they draw up here on 3rd and 1? If you're the Gators, you just desperately need to stop. Desperately need to get back on offense. Throws the bubble, and he has the first wrapped up down at the 48. Bro really wants his $10. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Sorry, I'm looking down trying to send out this announcement message. What just happened? Oh, it was a run blown up for a loss. Okay, 3rd and 11 here. 2 timeouts burned for the Gators. They've got 1 left. Try to get a stop on this set of downs. Can they get it done? Massive 3rd and 11 here. Thomas, been making huge plays all day. Makes another one there. And down at the 21-yard line. Final timeout burned here for the Gators. We got 2:22 remaining and the 2-minute warning to help them still. So the Gators not out of it yet. but needing to get a stop in this set of downs. One more first down, and we'll put this one away, I believe. Run blown up for a loss, 2nd and 9. You know who else is like probably a front runner for an award right now is Yardy, though. He's got those 2 kickoff return touchdowns, which is insane. OG letting this clock run. 3rd and 10 here. Gonna snap it. I don't know if he's even gonna snap it. He might just run and call a timeout. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. Let it run and then call a timeout here in the final seconds. So burns a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. Rolls out. That's pretty picked. Picked off. And the Gators have life going back the other way. That's like the worst possible thing OG could do there is throw a pick. And he launches one into dangerous territory. There's been passes all game that I think that Yardy should have got hands on. He finally gets this one. And it couldn't have come at a more clutch moment. The OG 2K supporters in the chat in disbelief. What can the Gators drop here? No timeouts, but a lot of field to work with. And the way the clock works in college football, a first down will stop the clock. But also, you got to remember that field goal is nearly impossible here on the road with that momentum meter and stuff, with the home field advantage meter. So it has to go get 6 realistically here. Needs to go the length of field. Needs to go 97 yards in 1 minute and 16 seconds. Can he get it done? It's been an explosive game. I think it's very possible. But what can he drop here with that stadium pulse working against him? The way I've seen it's basically been if Yardy has time, he's dotting. If he gets pressured, there's nothing he can do. Gonna go quick out here. Does he get out of bounds? They'll say he did get out of bounds. He went no huddle just in case. But they did call him out of bounds, so he can relax here. Set up his play. Snaps it quick here. Blitz picked up. Goes to the corner route. Just overthrown. Would have been a huge play. Just overthrown. And it's a 3rd and 1 now with exactly 1 minute remaining on the clock. This game has been everything we expected it to be here in the Sunshine Showdown. The Gators trail by 3 on an attempted money drive here. Can Yardy and the Gators get it done, or will the Seminoles stiffen up here and get the home win to kick off the Lobby Up University season? It's going to be a carry here. Big run. Big run. Down to the 48. That clock will stop. The clock stops till the chains are set. Chains are set. Clock running. Going to be another carry. Going to pick up just 5. Clock running here. Have to go quick. Have to go quick. Got to go to the air now. No, he's going to go on the ground again. He's going to pick up a first down. Oh, nearly broke free. Down now. Okay, clock stops till the chains are set. Going to go to a huddle here. Comes out of the huddle. Clock doesn't start till he comes out of the huddle. Okay. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. Great pass protection here. Has that deep post, or not post, but dig route. Was unable to get off. That might have been a game-winning touchdown if he was able to catch and run with that. Hit as he went to throw it. Great pressure there from Kirkland to the defender, number 24. Might have saved the game here for the home team Seminoles. 23 seconds remaining. Any more slots? Yes, there are. I'll get you a Discord link right now. Join that Discord if you're not in yet. We've got open teams. There you go. All right, 23 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 here for Yardy and the Gators. Pressure coming. Gets the throw off. That'll save him here. It seems like he's got to keep that running back in or make a quick read to the running back. I think that's what he was trying to do, was throw the quick Texas route to the running back, get a first down, and let that clock stop until he's set to run another play, basically. But just unable to get it done in time. And if this comes down to a clutch kick, you can kiss this game goodbye. He's got to go get it close to the end zone or into the end zone. Make this kick either as easy and simple as possible, or just get in the end zone with his offense and get the game done that way. Only issue for him is it's very limited in his offense. He has to be very careful. He has the slant routes. Has the corner route also. That's a beam down to the 12-yard line. I was looking at the right side of the field. Saw some catch and run opportunities there, but he finds an absolute beam to number 11. I apologize for not knowing the receiver name. Meziel? I apologize. I don't know these guys very well. Too many players for me to have everybody down yet. But huge play, and now with 16 seconds remaining, the Gators knocking on the door here, trying to get the win on the road here in the Sunshine Showdown. Stadium Pulse going crazy. Going to affect his hot routes and whatnot for Yardy. Motions receiver cross as an extra blocker. Has the post. He's open. Reels it in. They say he was out of bounds. There's no fucking way. They just said he was out of bounds. Home cooked call from the referee. That was a game-winning touchdown robbed from the Florida Gators. We'll take a look at the replay shortly. We're going to lock in for the next play. There is no fucking way that was not... Booth review! They both reviewed it and called it a touchdown. We clicked away for the clip. They pulled on our heartstrings on the heartstrings of Yardy more than anybody else. They didn't call the booth review until they called a new offensive play. They came out here and said, let's review that. And the back line judge said, I didn't get paid enough to ruin my career. That's a touchdown. Oh my God. The booth reviews being in the game is insane. They blue balled the shit out of us. A booth review for the game. It ain't over yet. OG's got 12 seconds and he's been explosive. If you're a Yardy, you got to make sure you protect against that tight end streak. He's been gouging him with it. He's been doing double streaks in a deep corner. Get pressure home and cover and defend against that bread and butter play. It makes it 5 wide. That corner's there. He reels it in. I thought he bobbled it for a second, but he's got it. And it out of bounds at the 45. 7 seconds remaining now. That was crazy. I couldn't believe that they cheated him and said that wasn't a catch. I was like, oh my God. And then I clicked back into OG's stream, and the score is 34-31. I mean, what the hell did we miss? And then I realized what had happened. Goes the deep post. It's caught. Wrapped up down at inside the 15. At the 13, and here we go. The Seminoles will have one crack at it from the 13-yard line. Must score a touchdown this play. What can he drop? What will the defense do to defend? Game on the line. Doesn't get any better than this for our game of the week. The Sunshine Showdown comes down to one play. OG2K and the Seminoles on offense. Yardy and the Gators on defense. What's the call going to be? Setting up his pass pro. Make sure he has time to make the game-winning read. Protection is not great. Pressure's there. Swatted away. And the Gators defy the odds and get it done against a tough home crowd. Yardy wins the game of the week. And in dramatic, it doesn't get any more dramatic than that. We had a Blue Balls booth review to close out the game. Mizell had that huge catch in the deep out route, custom stem out route to get the Gators into striking territory. I don't know if he caught the game-winning touchdown also or not. Yeah, that was a hell game.